Now, I don't know, I'm continuously amazed to think how 4.5 billion people around us are connected to internet and 2.1 billion people around us are online shoppers, which is around 27.6% of the world population. Now, these shoppers basically scroll around 20 million websites online. Now, digital platform gives the startup and the small businesses the platform to showcase their products and skills. Now, there are two reasons of their failure. First is they're not able to reach the target audience, and the second, they're not able to effectively analyze the data. When I look at these numbers, it shocks me beyond imagination. These are not just numbers, these are the dreams getting shattered. These are the livelihoods getting impacted. These are the economies getting impacted. When any business slows down, it's not just a loss of the owner, it's a loss of their employees, it's the loss of their immediate livelihood, and also the loss of the local economies. You might think this is just a local problem, but it's a global phenomenon impacting the millions of lives and affecting the world economy. Now, at this stage, I come across how technology can help these small businesses and startup in the future, not just to survive, but also to thrive in their business. And that is where the role of artificial intelligence and machine learning comes into the picture. AI, as everyone know here, might have experience every day-to-day life, whether you are a business owner or you are an entrepreneur or you are a marketer or you are a consumer. Now, what AI does, it basically personalize the preferences so that we understand what customer likes, they don't like. We can predict what they want, what they don't want, and ultimately personalize their experiences. Now, if I look at the artificial intelligence, is just like Flipkart or Myntra. They are recommending the sports shoes to the users who might be a fitness freak. That is how AI works. With AI, every message and every ad get delivered on a personalized way, which create a memorable experience. Now, when we talk about personalization, when we talk about the experiences, the immediate question which comes to my mind is the data which is being used to create those personalized experiences. Is it safe? Is it secure? And that is where the role of blockchain technology comes into the picture, which is safe, which is secure, and ultimately that is the future. So now, when you talk about blockchain technology, you can't temper the records on blockchain. So every ad that you see on digital media platform, imagine a world where in future, where any advertisement shown on digital media platforms or websites, where identity of the advertiser is verified and all the advertisement and the data which is shared, right, that is being verified and that is being in the trusted hands and that is being used ethically. That is where blockchain comes into the picture. Now, when you are doing this, you are solving a bigger problem. Now, what is that problem is? That problem is about the ad fraud, and it is not just a small problem. It is a $23 billion problem. So when you solving this problem, blockchain basically can revolutionize the marketing. Now, imagine if AI and blockchain can come together It creates a wonder. Now let me give you a very amazing example. Let's say if I want to onboard the influencer for my brand, which is Digital Gurukul, I can set up the smart contract on blockchain, which will automate the payments to the influencer if certain performance metrics are achieved. That would be guided by AI analytics. Doesn't sound amazing? Yes or no? Let me give you another example. Let's say my brand wants to reward the customers on the basis of certain activities that they are doing, maybe engaging with my brand, interacting with my brand, or maybe they want to have a memorable buying experience. What I can do is I can create a blockchain based reward system where user will be rewarded on the basis of token created on blockchain which they can redeem when they are buying any product or maybe availing any services or maybe they can avail any discount. So they can get this rewarding experience and at the same time they are getting a long-term brand building in the form of the customer and brand. Now we'll see, you will think that this is just purely based on digital platform. No, the AI in blockchain can also revolutionize the traditional marketing as well. Let me give you another example. Let's say I want to buy a sustainable cotton t-shirt. I go to shopper store, I see the t-shirt, I scan the QR code, which is based on blockchain, which I can see where the raw material has been sourced on and whether the manufacturing process has adhered to the global quality standard. These are just a few examples of how blockchain and AI can do wonders in the future. Now, AI can personalize the experience where blockchain can increase the trust and security in this entire ecosystem. While saying so, the future of marketing, it would not be based on technology. It would be based on the people, and the future of marketing would be less about the transaction and more about the relationship. Now, let me, since we are talking about the future path of marketing, let me take you to my journey from the struggling student to a startup entrepreneur. Now, when I started my college studies at Narsimhanji College in Bombay, I faced the two immediate barriers. One was the language, and second was the technology. I was completely lost in my career. I appeared for UPSC, miserably failed. I appeared for the CA examination. I miserably failed. I appeared for CAT examination. I miserably failed. I somehow got into the MBA college at Wellington. My attendance was 10% because being a Gujarati family, there was no English culture at our house. So I used to scare to visit my college. I somewhere got into the job. I worked there for 2 years and I left the job to pursue my entrepreneurship. Now I tried multiple opportunities but I couldn't succeed. But that is where technology came handy for me. When I say technology, technology was the big backbone for me, and with that power, I ran away from my home. FIR was filed, and I shifted to a new city, which is Indore. There was no family, there was no friends, and that is where my real hustle started. And hustle was not about few minutes; it was about 5 years, leaving all my family members. And leaving all hustle aside, the one thing that kind of helped me to reach where I am, that was the role of technology. Initially, it was a digital marketing, and later on, artificial intelligence, which made the learning personalized and very enjoyable to the students. And that is how we have reached the impact of more than 55,000 students, some of which got into the amazing job, some of us launched a good startup, and we help women entrepreneurs to restart their second corporate life. Now, in the entire journey of the hustle, what I understood is success is not a straight line. It filled with the hustle, it filled with the struggle and the success. But the most important part was with me was technology that turned my vision into reality. It helped me connect with people, it helped me build a trust, and it helped me create a value which which I don't think it would be possible for me. And I would like to state only a couple of things that when you are facing the struggle, it is just about believing in yourself, because at the end of the day, you should respect the hustle and you should not be mocking it. Thank you so much.